Hello, you are listening to or watching What's the Tea? My name is Lydia.
My name's Andy.
And basically, we are two former support workers trying to navigate life over a cuppa. Now, I say this every time we do the intro, Andy. And where's your cuppa? I've got one.
Me too.
That's not a cuppa. And it's empty.
Well, it's squash.
Well, it was squash. It's empty.
There's something in it.
Andy, you're letting us down. And when we were support workers...
It's hydrating.
Okay. And when we were support workers, sometimes we surprised ourselves in actually giving out good advice. And so we thought, why let's not do a podcast over those two bits of advice that we gave, which were great over the years. However, we are not experts in adulting life. You should see our group chat. Constantly trying to adult and doing it probably miserably and failing at times.
Yeah, no, sorry, I was just distracted by thoughts actually about that group chat about I think I was trying to ask for advice about mice in a shed or something the other day. I'm like, yeah, and I was like, this is a perfect example of exactly what it is that Lydia talks about. Yeah.
And also, yes. Someone telling me that I should speak to a GP.
Yeah, that as well, and be proud of you when you agree.
Yeah, when I do it.
Now, on all of that note, how are you? Before we get into it, didn't you recently go on holiday? Haven't you had stuff go on?
Yeah, I had 2 weeks off work, a week in Cornwall and a week at home, like a staycation. It was wonderful. I was looking forward to coming back to work. And I then got really sick 3 days into being back to work. And 16 days later, I am still ill. I had a really nasty viral bronchitis. I had to contact 111 to get an emergency inhalers because I couldn't breathe. Pretty sure I should have gone to the hospital. Yeah, pretty sure I should have gone to the hospital.
Maybe.
Yeah, had to sleep on the sofa sat upright because I couldn't breathe lying down. And now I'm not that severe. I'm just still got some symptoms which I just can't shift. So the advice was by our group chat to go to the GP. So I did an e-consult just before filming this. So I'm waiting for a call back from the GP because I might need some antibiotics just to help shift an infection or the virus.
So proud of you for, doing the thing.
Yeah, it's changed because basically this whole podcast, this last season, and so this season and the last one, it was all about Andy being ill.
Yeah,
and now it's my turn.
Yeah, and I'm proud of you for helping me out by also getting ill, and you can't blame me for this season particularly because we've only done one in person.
Exactly, and I hadn't seen you. But then you did try and blame me when you started feeling unwell, and I didn't even see you. I'm
sure I had some logic that worked out at the time.
No logic,
I can't remember what the logic was. But what I am hearing about all of this is you go on holiday, you get really sick. So therefore, you should not get...
No, I wasn't ill. No. I wasn't ill when I was on holiday. I was ill when I came back to work. So if that logic stands, then I shouldn't come back to work ever.
And therefore, if you never go on holiday, you never come back to work. So therefore, don't go on holiday. Just give it to me and I'll take your holiday for you.
No. Do you know what, though? Are we going to do gold stars?
If you want to do gold stars, if there's something...
I have a gold star. I do.
So the idea behind this is that once upon a time, when we were kids, you'd get a gold star for doing something good. We don't do that as adults anymore. We are trying to bring that back. So, Lydia, why do you deserve a gold star?
So, bear with me when I explain this. Last year,
okay.
So when I say last year, I mean this last financial year. So our holiday at the Y runs from April to the end of March. So 1st of April to the end of March. So last financial year, I took 2 weeks off until my last 2 weeks. Oh, there's these balloons. I don't know why they're celebrating. I don't know what happened there. So I only took 2 weeks off, which is why I had the whole year, which is why I was so desperate for the last 2 weeks. And I was like, I'm going to do better next year. And I have booked all my annual leave from this moment on all the way through to the end of March of next year. So I've booked all my holiday this financial year.
Blimey.
And I've made sure it's every 3 months.
Having worked for your line manager in the past, I can just imagine his face when he saw those emails coming through asking. He would have loved it.
Yeah, yeah. So I think that warrants a gold star because that is adulting.
It does deserve a gold star. You are planning ahead. You are, you're not just saying I'm going to do it someday. You actually did the thing.
Yes, I did.
Now,
and this now deserves this confetti. Woo!
For those who are listening, Lydia has found the way to magically make effects appear on her screen. If you're watching, I'm sorry that you are stuck watching this.
Sorry, I don't know why that tickled me. Oh, I need to get out more. Andy, do you have any gold stars that you want to award yourself?
I went to like doctor's appointments and nurses' appointments and
I think
like
that warrants a gold star because you've been really poorly and now you're on it with your appointments and making sure that you are looking after yourself. So I think that warrants a gold star.
I mean, with the latest appointment, the nurse basically wrote on a piece of paper for me, made sure it was in my hand when I was leaving the appointment. So with the idea being I could just walk to the reception desk, hand the piece of paper over and job done. So I have had help.
You are doing a very good job, and that deserves a thumbs up.
And again, Lydia has discovered the thumbs up special effects.
Oh no, it's raining! I feel so blue.
Rain.
Sorry. Anyway, moving back.
If you are listening, I apologise for the incredibly unhinged nature of this.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
On the subject of being ill, on the subject of being
I'm really sorry. My doctor is calling me. Can we hold filming?
Excellent. On the subject of being really sick, Lydia is now taking a phone call from her doctors, and we are going to have to do some sort of cut here and come back in a moment. We were talking about being sick. We were talking about being ill, and then Lydia got a phone call from her doctors. So on all of that note, there's some, and I'm not really 100% sure where this is going to go, considering the mood that we're both in today. One thing I'm learning about myself is I'm not above kind of getting myself into work, kind of cycling in slower than I used to. I get there, cough up a lung or two, get up the stairs to where the offices are. People would ask me how I am, and I would say, "Oh, I'm fine." Whilst I'm really not. I'm kind of,
it's a very British thing, I think.
Upstairs.
I think it's a very British thing just to stiff up a lip. I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm absolutely fine. I'm obviously about to faint in front of you, but But that got me thinking, what other lies do we tell ourselves?
Ooh, so many, I'm sure.
So I asked ChatGPT for a list of kind of lies that we might tell ourselves. And
but there are other AI platforms out there for people to use.
Indeed. But I felt fairly personally attacked.
Ooh.
So, lie number 1. I'll do it later.
The procrastination as well. That's like a procrastination lie.
Especially with like emails and things.
Oh yeah.
It's alright, I'll send it later. Actually, if I send that email now, I'll send it before my kind of nervous system kicks in and I overthink it.
Yeah. Do you know what I do, which is not quite I'll do it later, is I'll flag an email. So when you get an email, you can flag it like a red flag to be like, I need to respond to that. And it's been like 3 weeks since I've been back from work, and there was emails that I flagged that I was like, I'll respond to later. Have I responded to it? No, not even 3 weeks later. So that is a example of I'll do it later with a little flag.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
Anyway, or I work better under pressure, or I do my best work at the last minute.
Now, I think that is true for some people. Like, I think people at school that I used to go to in uni that would do an assignment the night before and they would absolutely smash it. Totally get that. Now, they haven't tested the theory that if they actually did it on, like, planned it, whether they would get the same results. They didn't quite test that theory out. But if I did everything last minute at uni, I would have failed my whole 3 years because I needed at least a month or two to get an assignment done. It's probably because I'm slightly dyslexic, but I do sometimes think I do work better under pressure. But
you see, I kind of wonder if I do as well.
Oh yeah, I think as a support worker you have to. Like as a support worker in the field that we do, like there's that analogy, isn't it? Where you've got to look like a swan or a duck, whatever bird you want to do, where you're like really calm on the surface, but you're like your little legs underneath the water and inside are going like this. Now you have to be able to work under pressure because things come up in our job that we don't foresee because we're working with people. It's the same with hospital staff, police. Like there is an element that you have to work well under pressure, but I think sometimes we tell ourselves that lie to justify why we don't do something when we should.
I mean, my highest performing essay at uni was written 4 o'clock that morning.
Oh my goodness, that would have given I would have like died of anxiety. I would have had a full-blown panic attack.
I mean, I wasn't in a good state for the rest of the day. There were kind of mitigating circumstances like fire alarms going off and things like that. But I also had like an assignment to be in every day that week as well, and anyway, I was a little tired.
Anyone listening or watching at home, don't do this. Just don't.
That is good advice. How about? Don't worry, I'll remember that. I don't need to write it down.
Yeah, I need to write everything down.
Or I'll start after I've had a proper think about it. What's the line between kind of having a proper think and just procrastinating and just thinking about it forever?
Yeah. See, I think if I don't write it down, I will forget it. However, we are all human. We are all human. But I don't think I'd ever say that because I know that's 100% a lie. I would never say to someone, "Don't worry, I'll remember that. I don't need to write it down."
Or here's one I've heard a few times. It's not that messy.
That is, yeah. I use that a lot as a teen.
Or I'll just put this random item here on the table for now.
I'm looking
at what point?
I'm looking at my island in my kitchen, and that is exactly what I've done to the island of my kitchen. I'll just put this here. I'll deal with it in a minute. 3 weeks later,
with just putting one item and then another item, and then it just turns into this kind of big kind of.
And now my cat has made a box its bed. So now I'm like, I don't know if I can remove it because Wanda's just so happy there. She's on her little throne.
The reign of the island clutter has begun.
Yeah, no, I need to sort it out. That's a job for this weekend. But yeah, 100%. I'll put it there for now, and it ends up being there for about months.
So here's one that I felt particularly applied to me, or at least applied to a particular kind of time in my life. This app notebook planner will fix me, will keep me organised.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so interestingly, that this is a lie that we tell ourselves, because I have a tablet for work and I use an app that I've used at uni. So it's an app that I've always used for like note taking. And on it, there's a template for a to-do list.
Okay.
I went to go to my tablet yesterday. It was dead. So I was like, great, don't know how long it's been dead for. So charged it, went on it, and realised that my to-do list was from the first week in January.
Oh.
Yeah. So I've cleared it and I've started a new one. And I'm very much like, I'm going to stick to this. I know I won't, because I tried that in January.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's fairly cliche at times where people will kind of skip between different task lists and to-do lists and different ways, and where's my list? Oh, here's one. Busy means you are important.
I don't think that's a lie I tell myself.
Yeah.
I think that's how I perceive other people. If they're busy, that must mean they're important.
I think it's a modern life lie. In that, if people are busy, they are important.
I think also, like, I just think now everything is so accessible at our fingertips that our work-life boundaries and balance in life don't exist. Like, there is no work-life balance. And I think a lot of people are like, oh, I'm busy, which means I'm doing well. I think that's another lie. If I'm busy, I'm doing well. And it's like, no. You can do well, like financially, socially, whatever, without being busy and like running yourself to burnt out. Burnt out. And I've been burnt out in like the work life. It's not fun. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. It takes a while to get back, like a good 6 months.
Here's one I think we've touched on before. If I can't do it perfectly, there's no point starting.
Yeah, I'm a perfectionist, and if I'm like, I can't get it, I just, there's no point me starting it because it's going to be rubbish. So I'll delay it into a mindset of when I am going to be perfect. I know all the steps, so I'll start it then. I never start it because I just put it off and put it off and put it off. But yeah, and I think I do that with like chores. So I put it off. I put it off with chores because I'm like,
if I cannot clean this plate properly.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm not going to be able to do it well, or I know I'm going to start a task and not complete it. So I might as well just not do it because I'm not going to do it well.
So you wait for the time that you will complete it.
Yeah, because I'll be like in the right frame mind, which is never the case because no one wants to do chores. Which is always
kind of the next weekend. And the next weekend all of a sudden becomes this kind of pressured high point when actually all you want to do is sleep.
Yeah. And it's the same as just like, oh, I'm going to have this perfect day where I'm going to do all the chores. I'm going to make my home beautiful. And does that happen? No. It only happens because I've got no clean clothes left and my laundry's piled up. So I need to do about a day's worth of laundry because I've just left it to the last minute. And I've got no clean dishes, so I need to do the dishes. And my bin's overspilling, so I need to empty the bin. Now, don't get me wrong, listeners.
Welcome to the sharing episode of What's for Tea.
But don't get me wrong. I don't live in an absolute like pit. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, sounds like I do, but there's times where it is actually like that because I'm just like, I'm like, oh, I just can't do it well. I can't complete a task. I can't do it well, so I'll just put it off. I'll put it off. And then Saturday comes, and that's my whole day of laundry, dishes, bin.
And I think that's the difference, isn't it, between kind of living in a complete pit and things kind of going downhill a bit. You have like a plan of what to do and a plan of how to manage that.
Yeah.
even if you don't really want to at the time, you kind of make yourself because you kind of appreciate, actually, you probably should. How about, okay, here's a light-hearted one to finish with. Everyone is coping at life, at work, at whatever, better than me.
Oh, I feel like I'm being called out.
I mean, we have talked about imposter syndrome before.
Oh, imposter syndrome, comparing yourself to other people. But it is, I think, a lie. I think everyone tells it to themselves. Like it's with social media as well. Like it's just so easy to be like, they're coping so much better than me. They're having a better life than me.
Yeah.
Like
they're celebrating their family so much nicer.
Yeah. Like Andy is just coping at this IT-ish stuff so much better than me. And like, why is Andy so gifted at this?
You should have seen me at 9:30 this morning.
I know. I've never seen that error message before. I was freaked out for you.
I still have it. I'm using a different device.
What did you do? So, and just for listeners and watchers at home, Andy has broken his iPhone and it's come up with an error message that I have never seen before. I didn't even know it existed. What does it say, Andy?
I don't know. It's making me restart it in order to. It's basically saying it found a problem and it needs to diagnose and fix it, and in order to do that,
so it's got a little, like the first aid, like pharmacies. Whenever you go to Europe, it's a pharmacy because it's got that little medical cross. It's got that. Recovery. This iPhone encountered an issue while starting. The recovery process will look for any problems and attempts to resolve them if found. If you still need help, visit this website.
So I might actually have to visit that website at this, right?
I don't know what you did, dude.
I don't know what happened.
And your name is Andy Mackay, the IT guy. And you've broken.
I'm not the IT guy.
You are the IT guy.
Do a lot of stuff with computers. Anywho, so if you've told yourself any of those lies, if anything that we talked about kind of rings close to home, you know what? It probably means that you're human. Maybe lower your expectations. It's okay. Some of it you may need to have a plan to kind of manage around. Find someone to talk to about it. But whatever you do, it's all right. There are plans. There's things out there. Maybe sit down, have a biscuit and some tea, and carry on.
I think that should go on a mug.
Have biscuit and tea and carry on. We could probably do that.
Yeah.
And now, weird news.
Weird news. Shall I sing?
Now,
grab your coffee, grab your shoes. It's time for the weirdest news. Alien squirrel, cat that talks. American man doing the llama walk. Do, 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 do.
Seriously, thank goodness for the new laptop. Because it makes editing so much quicker.
You get a new laptop, did you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Difference in editing?
Did you get a Mac?
Night and day. No.
Oh. That would have been so good for editing.
Yeah, I think whilst the ecosystem of the Mac would have been nice, the specs for it probably wouldn't have matched what we would have got with a PC.
Oh, fair.
So it's got like a decent graphics chip. It's got a huge amount of hard drive space, all that sort of stuff. Up to you. About weird news.
Oh, we've got 3.
Well, I had 4 at one point.
I think we should do 3 because the Kit Kat one is
3.
hilarious.
I mean, we don't have to. We don't have to do 3. It's more of a. I just hadn't deleted it.
I want to do the 2 pilots because it's weird and it's hilarious.
Okay, I do the Kit Kat. You do the 2 pilots. Have you heard the 2 pilots?
I haven't heard them. I just read it. It's hilarious. I'm going to open it now.
Listen to it quick. Actually, no. Listen to it quickly and see if you can hold up to your mic as well.
Oh, it's because it's in my hearing aids. Let me disconnect. I always forget.
Oh, that's so funny.
I do it every single time.
Those aren't cats, but 2 pilots caught me.
Did you hear it?
I only heard I only heard the talking about at the end.
Oh. Did you hear that?
No.
The cat heard it. She's like this. Meow. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Can you be professional, please? Meow.
Right, let's do it.
Oh, I don't want it to play.
And now, weird news. Lydia.
Yeah.
So this is a bit old, but I don't think... What? Bit of old news first. I think it's still happening. No, that is... Okay, scratch that.
Notice that again?
Yeah. Old notes fully integrated with new notes. It made no sense. Old notes about ravens. Right, now, weird news. Lydia, question for you. Have you found a new supply of Kit Kats recently?
No, because I can't eat them, because I'm allergic to them.
I don't know. I mean, I knew that. Obviously, I meant for, like, your staff, or...
No, I haven't, no.
Okay. Now, the reason why I ask is, apparently, 12 tons of Kit Kats were snitched between Italy and Poland a few weeks back. Bit of an old one. At the time, people wondered if it might have been an early April Fool's. But it turns out, and I double-checked this, like, just the other day, that it was a thing. It was like, I can't even imagine 12 tons. I mean, would that have been like a lorry? Would that have been like 2 lorries?
It's a lot.
I mean, it's a lot of chocolate that had gone missing, and yeah, they're obviously kind of working with the authorities. 12 tons of illegal Kit Kats are out there. Kit Kat as a brand has kind of seen the kind of weird side of it.
Yeah, I've just googled the responses. So this is the official statement from Kit Kat. Okay. So it's like Kit Kat branding. It says official statement. We can confirm that 12 tons of Kit Kat products were stolen while in transit between our factory in central Italy and their destination in Poland. We are working closely with local authorities and supply chain partners to investigate. The good news, there are no concerns for consumer safety and suppliers not affected. So that's the official statement. Oh, how I love the internet.
It's a ridiculous... it's a good statement. It's a professional statement about a ridiculous event. Which is internet bait.
Domino's, official branding, official statement. We would like to share our thoughts and condolences with Kit Kat following their recent sad news. On a completely unrelated note, we're pleased to announce we'll now be selling a new Kit Kat pizza. Ryanair posted a picture of a plane with eyes as the windows and 5 Kit Kats out of the front of it like it's a mouth. That was quite funny. And so British Airways put a picture of an aeroplane and a big Kit Kat container going into the luggage holder underneath, and it said, official statement, our thoughts are with Kit Kats at this difficult time. Separately today, we're removing a record-breaking volume of chocolate. And the list goes on of people's responses to it. It's just absolutely hilarious.
From Microsoft there?
No, I don't think I have.
In short, I think they apologise. I think they offer condolences and then take the opportunity to apologise for Microsoft Teams.
Why? I don't get it.
Because, do you like Microsoft Teams?
It's not terrible.
It messes with my microphone settings each time I go in there.
Oh.
It's like what microphone is muted today. It's
true. It's better than other platforms though.
Yes, there are worse platforms out there.
Yeah.
Can't think of any right now. But anyway, what have you got?
So whenever I go flying, like it's all the time, but whenever I've been on a plane,
you jet setter.
I know, what can I say? Whenever I've been on a plane, I'm always impressed with just pilots. I look at the cockpit and I'm like, how they must be just amazing in terms of knowing all the buttons, knowing when to speak to air traffic control.
Like multitasking on a high level.
You know that whole lie we tell ourselves about they're more important or they're better than me? Frequently tell myself that.
In regards to air flight, yeah, they are the most important people on the plane. Yeah.
But you know what I mean?
I'm happy with that.
Anyway, 2 pilots near Washington, D.C., though, however, have, broken that illusion for me and for many others, because they were caught meowing and barking at each other on an air traffic control frequency. And that was before they were told to be professional by the people that were listening. It was like, pilots, can you be professional, please? And their response was to meow and bark back at them. That took place Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport on the 12th of April. And I listened to it, and it's absolutely flipping brilliant.
Now, there are certain rules about how you can use those comms. I think it's below 10,000 feet or whatever it is. And if you're kind of under that sort of level, you've got to keep it very much professional. There's reasons why.
You have to keep it clear, don't you? The frequency, because obviously, if there's a mayday or whatever, you need to keep it clear.
Yeah. So above the level, you can do a lot more. Under that level, that's the reason why they're like, no, don't do this.
Someone's intrusive thoughts won over. Let's be honest. We've all had them
multiple
where it's like,
peoples.
I really shouldn't do this, but I want to.
Now, on that note, I'm not going to say goodbye in the style of a cat or anything like that.
Oh, darn it.
Thank you for listening and or watching What's for Tea. Please don't forget to subscribe to us on your favourite podcast provider or find us on the YMCA Exeter YouTube channel. Catch you next time.
Bye, guys.